pressed the head coach last night about this. Yeah, about what exactly help does he need, and he would not go into any detail. Is he having some issue with alcohol or drugs? I don't know. It raises the question there of what exactly are your issues going forward? I don't know if you have any thought about that. Do you think he needs just some psychological help? Does he need some counseling? Or does he have some issue that he needs to address?
Well, Skip, this is going to require more schooling that I went to and got and received in my 4-year education, a little over 4-year education at Savannah State. But Skip, I just think the thing is, maybe he's dealing with stress. Maybe this is his way. Maybe he's been threatened. Skip, but see, I don't want to put too much into it. I don't want to say because I think the thing is the NBA, they have security and they know people. So if Ja would have said, I feel threatened, someone is threatening me in the community, he could have gone to the NBA and they could have looked into it. So I don't want to absolve, because now it seems like if we're trying to make excuses for Ja's behavior. And I don't want to do that. And I read what Paul Pierce said, that when I got stabbed, I started carrying a gun. But let me tell you something about this internet, Skip. You start flashing your money, somebody gonna come see you. You start flashing the gun on IG Live, somebody gonna check you and see if you really about that gunplay.
Okay.
Hey, that type of rhetoric over the IG, let that go. Ja, you don't. I mean, why? Skip, why would somebody that has a $231 million want to have gunplay, want to carry a stick like that and then flash it? Look, he has a right. He has a Second Amendment right. But the NBA says, yeah, we're not going to infringe on that right.
No.
But you're not going to bring that to the arenas. You're not going to have that at your training facility. And you're definitely not going to bring that on the plane. So that's where he ran afoul with the NBA. And it shows just how tone deaf he is, Skip. You mentioned all the issues, and some of them was involving a gun. And you said, you know what I'm going to do? Even though that article just came out, I'm going to get on IG Live, and I'm going to flash this stick, and I'm going to let y'all know I bang a little bit if I need to. Really?
Really.
But like I said, Skip, he said he's going to step away. He apologized for his actions. He apologized for his behavior, and hopefully he gets the help that he needs. But I need the people that's closest around him. I need, hey, T, bruh, I need you to be a father, not a fan and a friend. I'm not saying that you haven't, and maybe I'm speaking out of turn. Maybe you have talked to your son. Maybe others that's close to Ja has talked to him, but it wasn't resonating. Maybe this is what it took for it to resonate and for him to come to the grips and to the gravity of what he did and what was going on in the path that he was traveling down that he didn't need to travel down.
Okay. Shannon, you have brought this up several times. Is Ja trying to be somebody he's not? Is he trying to be about that life instead of the NBA life? Is he trying to be hard when he's not really hard? And
Skip, how about this here? Can I do you this one, Skip? And I hate to cut you off because I want you to make your point. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, he came from the meanest streets of South Carolina. Let's just say he came from the west side of Chicago, the hardest borough in New York City. You made it out. You made it out of there. You can go back to the hood. Skip, if you make it out of the hood, you can go back to buy it, to build it up. But you don't go back after you've made it and deal with the same things you were doing as a child. You had dreams and aspirations. Say, you know, one day I'm going to get out of here. One day I'm not going to have to eat this. I'm not going to have to live like this. And I'm going to lift my family up. And I'm going to set my family up for hundreds and hundreds of years to go. You do that. You're in the process of doing that. And for some reason, you say, you know what? I done got up out of there, but let y'all know that I'm still about that. I'm going to do this all over again. It just makes no sense, Skip, because you do everything. If somebody would have told Ja, Skip, let's ask you this. 10 years ago, if somebody said, Ja, by the time you're 24, you're going to have almost $250 million contract from an NBA team. You're going to have a signature shoe, and you're going to be one of the faces of a sports dream. What you think he just said, Skip?
Well, I got you.
For real?
Okay, so I've called around the league to people I've known forever talking about Ja because I was so shocked by the IG Live, how brazen it was. And I had several people say to me, well, time out. Are you sure you guys on TV aren't giving him a pass here? Like you're not that? They're asking me, are you sure he's not that? Like he that's just who he is, that he is about that life. And remember, he's thrown up the Crip sign I've seen him throw it up 2 or 3 times. I probably missed some other times. What does that mean? Does that mean he wants to associate with the Crips, or he got initiated by the Crips, or he just he has a dream of being a Crip? I don't know. I'm just throwing this out. That are we missing the boat here? That's just who he's been from the start, and we keep saying, no, you're just associating with the wrong people when he's actually part of the wrong people. Is that it?
Skip? That you know what, Skip? You and the people that you talk to might be 100% correct, but that makes it even more egregious.
It does.
Because you got out. You got out of that. Have a $250 million contract, and somehow you want to revert back. You want to go back and do that all over again after you've made it out. Skip, normally when you make it out, Skip, I mean, if you stuck in a hole, they help you out of the hole. You don't go put yourself back in the hole again.
You don't.
You're like, no, I don't want to be in that situation again. John, why would you want to be in that situation? You've got now a $250 million NBA contract, a signature shoe, Powerade, a sports drink commercial, face of a sports drink. And this is what you choose to do? And Skip, I see all the actions on the side. Anytime somebody do something,
yeah.
I get out there, come on, bruh. But Skip, let me ask you a question. Again, when have you known real, legit gangsters display that type of behavior?
No, I agree. I got you.
They walk in silence. They move in silence.
All right, now to your point about the NBA. We have not heard from the NBA because they are still investigating. He obviously had his gun on an NBA trip, as you say, on the plane, and they're not going to love that. That could be grounds for a more definitive and lengthy suspension, even though now the Grizz are saying, well, it's indefinite. Okay, so what they did to say it's at least 2 games and maybe more, was that just a preemptive strike on their part, trying to sort of say we're self-punishing here so that you guys don't come in with a heavier hand than we are exercising right now. Okay, so that's a possibility.
They're probably trying to lessen the blow.
Yeah. All right. Here's my final point, and it's a positive one. This is why I'm going to hang in with Ja Morant. He did something last year that took my breath away because I didn't see it coming. In his 3rd year in the league, a year ago, he won Most Improved Player. Shannon, that's hard to do because you haven't been around all that long, and everybody saw him coming as a rookie. Oh, look, he can do that, he can do that, he can do that. And yet he could not shoot. He was a poor 3-point shooter. So a year ago, he improves his 3-point percentage from 30% all the way up to 34%. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but over the whole season, it's significant. And he improved his free throw shooting from 73%, which is below average, to 76%, and he's starting to get up into the average range. And his shooting percentage from the floor went from 45 up to 49. And the league said, way to go, kid. Now you're averaging from 19 up to 27 points. You are the most improved in the league. Shannon, you and I know both that took a lot of off-season work on his part.
Yeah.
He had to get in the lab and stay in the lab the whole offseason. So it shows me what he can be made of. It showed me a commitment by a very young player because he's still only 23 now. He won't be 24 until August. So at age 22 and then going back to age 21, he said, I got to get better. I got to work my tail off to get better. And he got so much better, he won Most Improved Player. Well, now I'm going to transfer that into what we got going on right now. Okay, go get better. You did it on the court. Now you need to do it off the court, right?
Yep. You've done it before. You proved that you know what it takes to get better. So go get better, Skip. Remember when we came out, I took Ja over Zion. You took Zion, I took Ja.
Yep, you did. And I was shocked by it. As much as I loved Ja at Murray State, I thought, wait, the other guy is a monster, a human wrecking ball, but the other guy can't stay healthy, obviously. So to your
Yes.
credit, way to go. So far, you're right until now. Now they both have issue, one health and one off court.
Right.
So I'm wishing him well, and I'm going to hang in and hope that he can be most improved off the court.
Yeah. Whatever time he needs to take away, take that time. And when you come back, because I know the on-court stuff will take care of itself, be a better man, be a better person off the court. And then all that combined, the sky's the limit for you, Ja.
Well said, guys. Obviously, what he has had in his life so far isn't fulfilling